Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Samira Mawati and actually I am a lecturer from Universitas Muhammadiyah Magelang. Today, I'm going to talk about what students say and do support the digital learning during the pandemic. So actually, this is the study I have done during the pandemic about the students' achievement, also the students' process in learning through their digital learning. So let's discuss this in details. First, what we need to know is to see the background of this study. The first one, I try to highlight four aspects dealing with learning during the pandemic. The first one is the digital learning strategies, and then the learning styles, teaching approach, and the last one is the autonomous learning. Uh, as I have explored from the students' behavior during their learning, digital learning, they found so many problems, not only in terms of the connectivity, but also their uh, learning facilities, also their learning styles too. Yeah, they found that the learning styles is quite different, and not all of them prefer to have independent learning. I mean, through the use of digital media, but they have to. They want to have collaborative learning, and then uh, the teaching approach has been done by the lecturer is through both synchronous and unsynchronous learning, and it quite new for the students because they have to deal with two projects, both uh, in a what is it online class or in their task as their project. And then my students actually the subjects of the study, the students have not been familiar or have not been considering that they have to be autonomous in their learning. Yeah, they only think that after I have done my class through Zoom or through Google Meet, for example, they end the class now at that time. Actually, they have to continue their study because Zoom meeting and also other platform, other applications cannot offer real life or real condition when the teacher and also the students are in the same situation. And then the questions for this research is what are the students' perception on the digital learning during the pandemic, and also what are the aspects of ELT or English language teaching instruction during the pandemic. This study is actually a case study, and then the students are university level students, and the data gathered through questionnaire and also through interview, and then the data were analyzed through descriptive qualitative approach. From the finding and discuss and the data, I found that I have six aspects that deals with the student's perception. The first one is the process, motivation, social media application, accessibility, preferences, and also effectiveness. For the process, they think that learning through digital media really requires them not only effort to find the internet connection, but also the facility, for example, handphone, the application they have to use, and then the condition surrounding. Yeah, sometimes if they learn in the house, the family's activities can be recorded during the learning. And then for the motivation, the students think that their motivation is lower because when they open their eyes after their bedtime, then they can just open their handphone and then start the lesson. Yeah, this is what is it? This influence the students' motivation to learn because they are not really in a very good condition to start to learn, and then the teacher cannot do control the students because they are not in one place. And then the social media application they use is also influence the students' motivation to learn. As I explained you before, that if the students are familiar with the use of Zoom meeting, so it should be done through Zoom meeting. And then we cannot directly change the application the lecturer want to use during the learning. And then the accessibility, the student think that if learning through digital media sometimes um, limit the student accessibility to, for example, responding directly because of the connectivity, to ask questions in personal, and then to discuss something with their partners. If we have the meeting in class, so when the student found problems, they can just directly discuss with the students near close to them. And then the preferences, yeah, they said that they prefer to have face-to-face class instead of the non-face-to-face class. So not only because they can, have a chit chat with the students, but also because they can communicate directly with their partners and also with the lecturers with dealing with the problems. And then when they face anything to do, when they have to complete the project in the class, they can communicate with their partners. And then if we talk about the effectiveness of learning through digital media, yeah, the students believe that if do a full class through digital media will not support their learning. Yeah, so they think that they need both, not only digital learning but also non-digital learning. I mean, face-to-face class and also non-face-to-face class. So it's just like the idea of blended learning. And then, what are the aspects of digital English language teaching during the pandemic? The first one is the digital literacy, and then the positivity, autonomous learning, reflective skills, and also the transformative learning. The digital literacy uh, requires the students high order thinking skills, and then digital reading skills, navigationism, collaborative working, presentation of ideas, and the last one is independent learning. Higher order thinking skills requires the students critical thinking and also problem solving. And then in autonomous learning, the students actually learn and they know learn how to learn. Yeah, they have to know that I learn because I have to do this because I need to do that. And then they have to be independent if they want to implement the autonomous learning. They know what to do, they know what they want to do, they know how to do, they know when to do, they know where to do, and so on. So the students are really, really independent to participate during the learning. And to be democratic individualism means that they know what are their selection to their learning achievement. So actually before they start to learn, they have to think about the goals first, what they want to achieve, and then what they have to do, how to do, and so on. And then the reflective skills is the the process of uh, highlighting the individual insights, and then taking values from their experience, and also train the students creativity during the learning. Yeah, learning is not only done by themselves, I mean without any consideration of the achievement, but also how to get their achievement in that learning. Well, okay, I think that's all my presentation. It is an honor for me. If you have questions, you can address me question in this presentation. See you on the next presentation for the Borobudur International Symposium. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.